1 p.m., it's a chance for BISD students to get registered and start the year off right with a free backpack full of supplies. With less than a month until classes begin, the district says it's still behind on student registration. This week, 12 News reported 6,600 students are registered. That's far below the 15,000 plus expected to attend Beaumont schools this year. Organizers for this weekend's back-to-school event say registering now helps avoid confusion and long lines on day one.
So when the kids come in to register, they're going to go into the gym and get their registration, and then once they finish, they'll get a little ticket. And then they walk down the hall, and then we'll be in the cafeteria with the backpacks ready to go. So it's quick, streamlined. They just come in, get one and go, and they'll have all the supplies they need for the year: pens, pencils, Sharpies, folders, all the goods. You know, the scissors, the erasers, the crayons, everything. So yeah, these are fully loaded. You know, so they'll be set for the year.
The event is happening Saturday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Marshall Middle School. At least 400 backpacks will be given away, filled with notebooks, pencils, markers, and other supplies to start the year prepared. Volunteers will be packing those backpacks today at noon at Marshall Middle School. In studio, Derek Jones, 12 News.
Make sure to get those kids registered. Thank you, Derek. Operation Slow Down kicks off today. It's part of TxDOT's statewide campaign partnering with local law enforcement to crack down on speeding drivers. Today through August 3rd, officers will be watching closely for speeders, sending a clear message that speeding is a choice with consequences. The push comes after speeding was the leading cause of crashes in Texas last year, with more than 1,400 people killed in speed-related wrecks. Still ahead on 12 News Plus, millions are in the path of severe storms. What people across the country are struggling with ahead of the weekend, and if heavy rain could disrupt your plans. Plus, we're tracking growth in Orange, the new businesses moving into the city, and the plans for a possible subdivision. It's now 7:40.
And plenty of rain to deal with out there for this morning. We'll see rain taper off later this afternoon, but maybe a little bit more scattered rain over the weekend. We'll have a look at your 7-day forecast coming up.
We're working to get more information from Beaumont Police.
Join 12 News weekdays at 6 and 10 p.m.
We bring you the latest breaking news
and keep you safe when weather impacts your day.
Following the excitement with your team.
Covering local issues that matter in your community.
Watch 12 News at 6 and 10 p.m. and stream on 12 News Plus. Download on your TV and watch for free.
You want to feel important. You want to be a part of something bigger, something that matters and can help change things.
You want to feel like you belong. We know. We felt that way too, and that's why we did something about it.
We aren't just Army National Guard soldiers.
We are normal people just like you.
And together, we can make a difference.
Take on your legacy. Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
409 Sports. To us, it's about so much more than a highlight, wins or losses.
It's the heart that makes up the game, the triumph of the human spirit.
It's agony and victory, diehards and day ones. It can divide or unify a community.
We give you the stats, but then we inspire you with the stories. The unpredictable, unforgettable, and incomparable.
We bring it to you all because sports lives in the 409.
Are you looking for qualified employees? You'll find them at the 12 News Job Fair, Thursday, July 24th at the MCM Elegante from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Collect applications, do initial job screenings, or hold complete interviews. The 12 News Job Fair is attended by hundreds of applicants ready to work. Call 409-833-7512 to find out how you can be a part of the 12 News Job Fair, July 24th at the MCM Elegante. Reserve your booth today.
I'm Chief Meteorologist Patrick Vaughn, here with another hurricane tip, protecting yourself against damaging wind. Secure or bring inside outdoor items such as lawn furniture and trash cans to prevent them from endangering property or people. Trim or remove trees close enough to fall on your home and protect windows with permanent storm shutters or sheeting. For more hurricane tips, go to 12newsnow.com/hurricane.
Sponsored by Entergy. We power life.
Welcome back. Millions of Americans are in the path of severe storms today. Heavy rains could have an impact throughout the entire weekend for many. ABC's Andrew Denbert has the details.
This morning, extreme weather wreaking havoc across the country. In Indiana, this RV swept away as severe thunderstorms slammed parts of the state. Luckily, no one was inside at the time. Torrents of mud flowing through Ruidoso, New Mexico after rainfall rates of up to 2 inches an hour. Last week, flooding in the area killed at least 3 people, 2 of them children. More rounds of monsoon showers and storms are expected across the Southwest today. Cars in Kansas City, Missouri were stranded after more than half a foot of rain fell. Nearby homes flooded, suffering significant damage.
When I got home, it was worse than I ever imagined.
Along the Gulf Coast, millions are at risk for dangerous flash flooding as a tropical disturbance brings heavy rounds of rain and life-threatening rip currents. Some areas of Louisiana could see rainfall totals up to 15 inches. In the Northeast, powerful storms turning deadly. We're hearing from the father of one of the victims of that lightning strike at an archery range in New Jersey that killed a 61-year-old man and injured multiple children. Tom Coopy says his 10-year-old son Ryan suffered second-degree burns to his foot, the impact of the strike knocking him out of his socks and sneakers.
I turn around and look, and there's bodies on the ground. Adults, kids, burns, just other parents and kids screaming. It was just mass chaos.
Ryan is now recovering at home and expected to make a full recovery.
Weather impact out there for today is definitely the rain. We have rain heavy at times, especially up in the lakes area so far this morning. Expecting 1 or 2 inches of rain across most of the area. There are going to be places, though, where we'll get over 2, maybe 3 inches of rain for this morning going into tomorrow. Best way to check radar is download the 12 News app, and when you get a chance, you can pull it up there and look at it, or you can go on your computer and you can see on 12newsnow.com. You can see the radar there as well. Outside in Beaumont, we really hadn't seen too much rain as yet. We've seen a few sprinkles, a little bit of light rain, but you can see the cloudy skies. Rain is headed this direction, though. Here's our 12 News studio camera, part of the Roofing 911 Live Sky Cam Network. This camera brought to you by Mid-County Plumbing. As we check temperatures in Beaumont, we're at 76, 76 also in Orange and Woodville, 78 in Port Arthur, Silsbee 77, Jasper 73, and then 75 right now in Kirbyville. And you can see the heavy rain pushing into East Texas for this morning. Here's that weak disturbance that never did turn into a tropical system, pushing into Louisiana, and out ahead of it, still some pretty heavy rain out there. Here's a look at radar, and you can definitely see the heaviest rain up in the lakes where we're seeing the yellows and oranges. It's all sliding off towards the west at about 10 miles an hour or so. Starting to see some development around Orange County as well as far as some heavy rain. Here's a latest look at radar here at 7:45, and you can see that rain through Comanelle up towards Browndale, Burkeville getting heavy rain, Newton getting heavy rain, Jasper also down towards Kirbyville where we've been seeing some rain. Spurger been getting some rain as well. Go a little bit farther south, Lumberton not quite seeing anything heavy, maybe a little bit of light rain, but some heavier rain is moving in your direction. Orange has been getting some heavy rain as well as Bridge City. That's starting to lighten up just a little bit, and then it looks like down towards south of Winnie there around High Island getting some rain. Port Arthur hasn't seen too much rain as of yet this morning, but like I said, hold on, we'll get some rain down there probably a little bit later on this morning. Heaviest and most widespread coverage is going to be through the morning, and then things should taper off towards the afternoon. I don't think we're going to get completely out of the rain, but we will see more in the way of some scattered showers as we head towards late today. And then overnight, maybe a couple of showers. We'll see temperatures dropping off into the 70s. So today we'll go 80% coverage, off and on rain. Temperatures there into the lower middle 80s. For tonight, back down into the middle to lower 70s with about a 30% coverage overnight. Tomorrow, 40% coverage of some scattered rain, mainly during the late morning, early afternoon. And then Sunday, we'll take the rain finally out of the forecast. Matter of fact, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, every day will look dry, mostly sunny by the beginning of next week. And we'll see hotter temperatures into the middle 90s. By Thursday, we'll bring back a small chance of rain, but overall, finally, a much drier forecast. Hopefully, we could see a good 3 or 4 days with no rain. That would be nice.
Yeah. Seems like quite the non-event today on how this all worked out. I mean, obviously it's produced some rain. Obviously we've been keeping up with this for a while, but how accurate would you say the forecasting was going into this, or how, I don't know, how certain did the path look or whatever?
I don't know. Did you ever hear us say any more than 1 to 2 inches of rain?
Not really, and well, the percentages only changed a little bit.
Yeah, so all we had to do was wait and see if it was going to develop into something or not, and it never did. Now, that's not to say the rain out there for today is going to make the roadways a little slick. The visibilities are going to be down. You need to slow down. You could definitely get yourself into trouble if you're trying to hurry around on the roadways this morning with the heavy rain. So yeah, it's coming down.
Good thing to know is we've seen a lot of downpour in the past few weeks, so this will be nothing like that we're not used to, I guess is a good way to say.
Yeah, but still, there are folks who think they can drive in anything.
That's true.
Yes.
Those folks who shouldn't be driving at all, whether it's sunshiny out there.
That's true. That's true, Tia.
More opinions brought to you by Mark coming up later here. All right, thank you, Jeff, for staying on top of this all week.
You're welcome.
Well, we are following some Golden Triangle growth this morning in the city of Orange. New neighborhoods are popping up, and with them more families, homes, and businesses. City leaders over there say hundreds of new residents they could be moving in soon.
New plants like Golden Triangle polymers are contributing to the development boom. 12 News reporter Ebony Coleman explains what this could mean for the community.
It's great to see these new additions, these new homes providing for people. The community's growing.
Jared Jurgensmeyer is excited that the city of Orange is thriving. It's what attracted him to purchase a home in one of the city's newest subdivisions.
My wife and I are both nurses, and we make okay money and we're able to afford it, and that's really what I like.
Kelvin Knopf, Director of Planning and Community Development in the city of Orange, says Jurgensmeyer could be one of 800 new residents projected to move into new homes in the area.
We've got one called Little Cypress Grove, Phase 2. It is a property that will have 89 new single-family lots. We've got the reserve at Mallard Lakes, Phase 2, and they are now clearing the site for that.
He says on the other side of I-10, where Christus Hospital opened just over a year ago, developers are hoping to keep the growth going.
They have submitted their plat, and we're reviewing their plat, and they're anxious to get going on that. And that would be a subdivision that would have 65 lots.
He says the city is also getting an economic boost with more businesses.
Well, we've got a new AutoZone coming in, Discount Tire, being constructed on Highway 10 out by the hospital.
Knopf names Golden Triangle Polymers as one of the big motivators for developers.
This is our time. I think the city's done a really good job of enticing development.
Meanwhile, Jurgensmeyer is ready to reap the benefits of his new community.
The idea was that you'd have to go about 35 minutes away or 40 minutes away to get some of those things, and to see those businesses come in locally really helps.
Knopf says those businesses are expected to be open by the end of this year.
Yeah, and next month the city, they're going to be looking at adjusting its comprehensive plan for 2025 to see if more police or fire stations are going to be needed to be added as that growth continues. And meanwhile, construction continues on a new animal shelter in Port Arthur. Unfortunately, it is now behind schedule due to construction issues, but it is being built at the site of the old St. Mary Hospital. Christus donated that land after the demolition. The $7 million facility is going to replace a smaller shelter built back in 1978, and that's going to include 38 air-conditioned kennels, a cat room, a cleaning facility to help with sanitation, and an adoption room.
The city says it's a win for the animals, the employees, and the community.
Animal lovers everywhere are excited about this. It'll be something that's comfortable for people to come and visit, inviting to people.
She says the shelter will only occupy a portion of the property, and they're making plans to build other buildings as well. When 12 News Daybreak returns on 12 News Plus, we'll have more news and weather in your morning rush hour.
When industry news breaks, we're on the front lines, digging into the issue.
Lamar is working to protect Power City from hackers,
filtering out rumors and giving you the facts, direct from inside sources.
ExxonMobil and lawyers for the United Steelworkers
taking on the story from all sides.
The company filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection last year.
Southeast Texas is a power city, and we're bringing the power to you. Sponsored by Sabine Equipment.
As Texans, we have many reasons to be proud of the Lone Star State. Showing our pride by saying, "Don't mess with Texas," means we gotta step up, walk the walk. Do our part to keep Texas clean. Because after all these years, all these miles, all these traditions, for all us Texans, "Don't mess with Texas" means don't litter.
It's hard to really come to terms with dementia.
There are little things that you can't even begin to plan for that happen that you need the early diagnosis for. My mom has done so much for me. There's no way that I wouldn't do the same for her. It's so important to have the conversation with your doctor earlier because you just do not know what the future holds.
We begin with breaking news in Port Neches.
Firefighters continue attacking the flames from the air.
We're working to learn more about a police chase.
We'll give you a live look at the scene tonight. Our crew there.
A chase in Port Neches turned into a standoff.
So we're working to get you more information.
We're going to keep you updated on air and online as we learn more.
Stream extended coverage on 12 News Plus. Download on your TV and watch for free.
I'm meteorologist Kerry Cooper here with another hurricane tip, evacuating correctly. If local authorities advise you to evacuate, do so immediately and without delay. Bring your emergency kit and be sure to follow evacuation routes. Do not try to take shortcuts because they may be blocked. Also remember to eat and get enough sleep for you to deal with whatever stress that may come your way. For more hurricane tips, go to 12newsnow.com/hurricane.
Sponsored by Entergy. We power life.
Welcome back to Daybreak here on 12 News Plus. It's 7:55 right now, and that means it's time for your morning rush hour.
Here's everything you need to know as you start your day. The two Houston men responsible for a string of violent jugging robberies in Southeast Texas have been indicted. Tyree Hartley and Hakeem Thomas are charged with aggravated robbery. In April, they followed one victim from a Beaumont bank to Port Arthur and robbed them. Their vehicle was then spotted at another robbery where they smashed the victim's car window and a baby was injured. They were arrested in Chambers County.
And today, loved ones are going to honor the life of Joyce Baden, who was killed in the Hill Country flooding 2 weeks ago. A gathering of family and friends. It's going to be happening at 3 p.m. at Broussard's, and a massive Christian burial that's going to be celebrated at 10 a.m. tomorrow at St. Anthony Cathedral Basilica.
Beaumont ISD is hosting a backpack drive tomorrow morning. It's from 10 a.m. to 1 at Marshall Middle School. Each BISD student will get one free backpack filled with supplies, and parents can also get their kids registered for the upcoming school year.
Here's a look at radar, and we're seeing some of the heaviest rain right now. You can definitely see up towards Jasper, Newton, over towards Colemanel, Woodville, the Lakes area getting pretty good dose of rain. Some places upwards of almost 2 inches of rain so far this morning. Also some more rain over towards southern parts of Jasper, Newton County and into Orange County. And then we have a couple of more heavier showers right along the coast. As we look at our 7-day forecast, rain today, and then tomorrow some scattered showers by Sunday through Wednesday, hot and dry.
And we can expect this rain kind of on and off all day today.
Yeah, but I think the coverage is going to be a lot this morning. By late this afternoon, there'll be more in the way of just a few scattered showers around. But I will keep the rain in the forecast through tomorrow.
Okay, wow. Thanks for staying on top of it there, guys. Jeff particularly. Thanks for joining us here on 12 News Daybreak on 12 News Plus.
I'll be back here at midday with Kerry Cooper. Make sure you tune in at 11 a.m.
Have a great day, everyone.